Yeah.
to send out the notification. Make sure you have your mic muted on the
Yeah, I got it.
Discord call.
Yep. Already got
It
it.
doesn't show you're muted for me.
It shows for me. Here, how about this? Mute, unmute, or unmute, mute. Better?
Yeah,
Here,
that
look.
works. Okay, that's fine.
I'm about to talk. I'll mute this mic though.
Yeah.
Why is it not popping up?
Because it takes a bit.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Phone volume all the way down. Go.
Hey, Lime Stripe. Are you doing today? Alright, I'll be right back. Nightmare's just invited me to a party.
Yep.
Yo, just make sure none of you guys include your audio. Okay. Okay then. I don't know. I just went in there and there were a lot of screaming.
Oh God.
Make sure you re-include your audio.
I already got you. Ready.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? Got a great game today between Noxious and Orgless.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, you guys should go ahead and put your predictions down there.
Woodley says that Orgless is gonna win the tournament.
No, I
There's some
think
tough teams in here. We had a great game last night with between Check 6 and
Odin's finest.
Odin's finest, check 6 taking it. I was catching that game.
It's a best of 3.
It is a best of 3. Everybody is ready up. First map, Oregon. We will start the game off. Let's get ready for this.
So on Oregon, do you ban Mira since you have if Capital is left in play? Do you ban Mira, or do you ban the Echo?
I think you ban Mira
attacker.
Regardless. Ban Mira regardless.
I've seen some teams do pretty well with Mira still left on the board. Or well, with
yes,
the
but you
attackers,
have to
use.
You have to use some form of smokes, and this is a trend we've been seeing picking up, banning the Thatcher. Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? People starting to arrive in the chat. The second attacker ban about to happen right now.
Jackal.
It's a Capital.
Definitely a Mira ban is gonna pop out of that now.
Yeah, it's pretty much solidifies the Mira ban. I think it solidifies the Mira ban from the other team, however. I don't think that Blue, which is Orgless, is gonna. I don't think they're gonna use their ban on the Mira.
I mean, they would be shooting themselves in the foot though, because they got rid of the Capital. We'll see.
There's the Kaid. Last ban about to happen right now. It's the Maestro, so Mira is still on the board. I have to say, in my opinion right now, this is going to be a very defensive favored map.
Oh yeah, I could really see that. Because I don't get why you would ban Capital but not ban the Mira. Like, it's usually either one of the two.
I think what they wanted to do is they wanted to try banning the Capital to try and force Noxious to ban Mira, but Mira not falling for what Orgless wanted them to do.
Oh yeah. So you're thinking
Hall gonna be the side choice.
There's the Twitch on the board. Maybe that's why they got rid of Kaid. But there's also the mute. And if I'm not mistaken, you can place a mute jammer in the corner of the default plant spot, and it stops anything from coming down the stairs. But it doesn't look like they're bringing a mute. So it looks like the hatch is just going to go uncontested, maybe?
Reaction here. I wonder if Crypty might try and banish these the generator walls. Pretty interesting if he does.
Device
Looks
placed.
like he's, I believe these, yeah, those other walls that he's thinking about bandaging right now. So these castle barricades. Wonder where these are gonna go. Probably on the Kid Storm's windows. It's like a bit of reinforcements going into try and hold the master bedroom, and also castle barricade going over there. A very old strat, works very well, but normally also we see a Mira window looking at that. Interesting that they chose not to go with the Mira considering she's on the board. What do you think about that? Okay.
Better now?
Yeah.
Alright,
Looks like we're gonna have Netra sitting in this power position.
Drone up.
And this is a spot we saw last night was being used to great effect by Serbian, using the Legion. Interesting here, they're not using the Legion, they're using the Jaeger. Jitters is playing on the white stairs with the Legion. Very good position to play with Legion also, but Netra going to be playing in this armory area. Very strong position, and the attackers really have to clear him out before they push the site. Some wall bangs almost hitting him through the floor. That's the Sophia. Laying downstairs, just trying to wall bang a bit. She maybe used her impact grenades. She might be able to do a bit. Doesn't look like there's any other pressure coming out onto Netcher though right now. Nightmares is gonna repel. Netcher's gonna go back into his corner. Nightmares being quite aggressive with his peaks. Also using the red dot. Jaeger with a brilliant play hops out the window downstairs. Takes out Nightmares. Alright, trying to put the thermal charge on the
Fresh knife going in.
back here. Frosty J trying to create an angle. Netcher gets his second kill of the round. Frosty J will get his the third kill of the round. Actually, sorry, no, the first kill for the attackers. There's only 50 seconds left. Tizzy has been stunned by an echo drone right now. He's pushing with Peanut in this hallway. The Jackal. Why that Claymore was placed there. It's a Goo Mine trying to take it out right now. This is a very tough spot for the attackers. Blackbeard Frosty J is playing on big window right now. He will have to be the saving grace, creating a little bit of a crossfire. Tizzy will get one on a Jitters. That is the Legion down. It'll make it a bit easier. Tizzy will get another one. That's the the Echo down, it looks like. Now it's just a 2v3 for the Bandit in the castle. Crypty sees the player. Has a Nitro Cell. Here's the plant going down. Goes for the C4. Doesn't look like it'll hit. The castle though pushing will get the kill. One hops in window. That is the Blackbeard. With the Deagle trying to go for the kill. He might die to this Goo Mine. You know, we'll get one. But the Goo Mines and everything, just the time wasted from the defenders eventually is their saving grace in the round.
Yeah.
Laundry supply room will be the site now. Looks like Amira is going to be coming out from Noxious. Also Mozzie coming out from Turtle. Turtle may be switching off this Mozzie and does to a Clash. That is a very interesting pick. What do you think about the switch from the Mozzie to the Clash?
I mean, you are giving up that C4, but then again, Clash is a nuisance.
Titan showing his support for Noxious. Who do you guys want to win this game? But also who do you think is going to win this game? As sometimes those things can be different. Cypher from Noxious Def thinks that his team will pull out the victory. Some default mute jammers being set up. Window being set up in the back. We rush the backside.
Okay, this is where we're really gonna see if they regret not banning the Mira. Yeah.
Changing marks.
What this Clash is gonna see is the Jaeger. Yes, the Jaeger is the only roamer. That is Netro. He's get pinged by the Jackal though, and that's only from Garage. They will be able to flush out this Jaeger very easily. So he's just sitting in the top of Big Tower right now. The Twitch pushing in very aggressively, and Frosty J will get the first kill onto the smoke. Gets taken out by Crypty though, so an early 4v4, but that's a very good trade if you're the attackers. That's a smoke down. However, the mirror windows won't be able to be popped very easily now, as that is the Twitch down. The Jaeger, Netcher with a great shot on Zofia, but Scuffy with a very quick refrag. Now it's a 3v3 situation with a minute left. Sees the clash at the bottom of the stairs. Scuffy may be able to use his nades here. Peanut is pushing very aggressively on this clash, as the clash is forced to back up. Thermite has opened the hatch, and the attackers have a lot of control right now. The mirror playing on the mirror window, Mew playing on the back mirror window, and Turtle playing in this hallway area, trying to be a nuisance for the attackers. A minute 30 left.
Spinning up.
Jackal, maybe starting to go through some smokes.
Coming right up.
Do you ever know what the range is for Toxic Shield? Isn't it 11 meters?
Yeah, it's something around 11 meters. Turtle just trying to gather some intel for his teammates. Sees the Jackal at the bottom of the stairs. I don't believe he knows that their Thermite is also there. Turtle pushing up very aggressively. He's actually stalling this push down and really giving the pings out for his teammates to wallbang, but Tizzy gets the kill anyways. Mira possibly going for a C4. C4 comes out. Does not connect on the Thermite. Doesn't throw it far enough. Needs to move forward as she throws it to hit that. Now it's just the Mute in a 1v3 situation now. He's playing on the mirror window. Sees the Thermite's head. Not going for the shots though. Jackal is holding that angle, and there's one player watching the hallway. This will be a quick demise to Lucid, as the Jackal is in the power position right now. Has to rotate around, but he's really stuck right now. This Jackal, sorry, the Sledge about to get the final kill if he capitalizes on it correctly. Free Fire is going now. Nobody really hitting their shots until Scuffy hits the final shot needed. That's the second round of the first round on the board for Orgless. The mirror window is not really helping them. If mirror hits that C4, the round is completely changed from both teams' point of view.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And maybe even if the clash backed up into the smoke and went behind it, I think she would have a bigger impact.
Yeah, but we may never know how that round would have turned out. Looks like the same lineup coming from Orgless this round. Maybe they think they can take it this time. Maybe they want to correct some mistakes that they made or something that they recognized. Looks like
the
Ash,
last
6 pick.
So what do you think they're gonna do a bit differently this round? Than lose?
Honestly, I think they just are gonna rely on hitting the C4 and more accurately maybe this time. Is Legion a new pick from Digital? Yes, it is. Apart from the clash, so maybe that Legion might put some blue mines onto the stairs. There's no IQ coming out from the attackers. That might make a bit of difference in the round, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna make much.
It was just unfortunate last round when Smoke got picked off in sight from the rushing Twitch.
All set.
Oh, the Twitch drone taking out the mirror window very early. Very unfortunate for the defenders.
I mean, what you could also do is maybe have Legion sit under that open Mira, throw Legion mines at the staircase, and then once they go off, pop up.
It looks like a main door push is going to be coming out from the attackers. Netra being the solo roamer again. Can't quite tell where he's playing. Oh, he's actually playing in the hallway right next to classroom. Maybe going for some aggressive picks. Gonna be peeking Scuffy as Scuffy pushes in. Netra falling away, but gets taken out by Nightmares. A great pinch coming out from players there. I believe all the players now remain in the site. Yes, Jitters, Lucid, Crypty, and the Mute of Turtle all sitting inside the site. 2 minutes left to go. Only a Mute Jammer stopping the attackers from opening up this hatch. Some inefficient droning, sorry. It's just, I don't think they know that meeting hall is clear. If they just threw a drone in there, it would be very simple. They would know that meeting hall is clear. Phoenix going to be pushing quite aggressively on these main stairs. Fared decently for him last time. Will it fare for decently for him again? Spots the footprints of the smoke. And Jay will get another kill as it's now a 5v3 for the attackers. I believe Jay was playing in that spot you were talking about on the mirror window closing lines at the stairs in those areas. Twitch pushing up quite aggressively. As the entire team distracted right now. Get a very easy kill. The Jackal marks and the pings from the drone. I don't know exactly where they are. Comes behind the mute, gets a free kill onto the mute. By literally the whole team right now. Lucid will get another one. They're pushing up very close to the player on the mirror window. Great free fire. Now it's just a smoke and a 1v4 situation of Lucid. Lucid has to take out the switch first, but Jay on a rampage. That was either a 3K or a 4K, but he
I think that was a 4K.
massive that round. Jay going absolutely huge for his team.
Wow.
And if you're NX, gotta go top floor. What do you think about that?
In my opinion, let's see, the round before last, there was 3 people left live on Orgless. Last round, it was a 4v1, I believe. So I think they just need to cut their losses and forget about downstairs. Maybe go upstairs and then try an off-site. You know, throw them off a little bit. Because if you went upstairs, you still have the option to go downstairs. Like, alright, they're going to go downstairs now and try to win it. So you take them to the offsite, like tower maybe. And then you just catch them off guard, and then maybe just be aware more of your surroundings.
Yeah, 6 pick from a Valkyrie to an Ella from Netra as they are going to Kid Storms. Looks like a pretty similar strat than what they were using last time when they went to Kid Storms, although Netra is not playing the Jaeger anymore. The Jaeger is being played by Turtle. He's going to be banging those balls, and Turtle's actually going to be barricading up this highway window this time. Maybe a different strat that they're going for. It also looks like he's going to be barricading up the Kid Storms windows. Waiting for some drones maybe or something, not sure where she's going to be putting her utility. How much going on in the round, and how do you think the attackers are going to try and take this with the Blackbeard especially?
Honestly, just seeing their style, I don't think it matters if they have someone like a Blackbeard who's gonna just, you know, who's supposed to hold the window and everything. I think they're just gonna, maybe the Twitch Ash and the Fear just run in there, and then maybe Blackbeard and Thermite push from a different angle. I think they're just gonna basically do a hard push onto site. I haven't seen them drone really much at all, so especially with this round, I'm not seeing any droning going on, so I think it's really just going to be another hard push with the Blackbeard.
Yeah, it looks like a kid's Windows take, but I don't know, Scuffy going onto this window right next to the site, but this breaching charge getting shot out early. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, just watching the window open. I believe there is a mirror right next to them. As they will just try and run in the site through kids' windows, and Griffey and Lucid will get a couple clean kills. That's a Twitch in the Ash dead. That's your main fraggers. Blackbeard looking for a nice angle on this window here. Will he be able to get it? Sees the head of the Legion. Gets the down. I don't think he knows he downed the player yet. Going for some wall bangs now. The Bandit. Oh, sorry, that was actually the Jaeger of Turtle getting very aggressive. Scuffy getting refrag onto Lucid. Now it's just a 2v4 for Pina and Scuffy. Scuffy playing outside this highway window, and Pina, I believe, is outside of the master bedroom balcony. Turns out that nobody is playing in that area and would be able to take out the wall if the bandits were not on the wall. Looks like Scuffy, that's what he might be trying to do, but he rotates off the highway window. Pina is droned out the other side of here. Quick free fires. Scuffy, I'm not sure if he wants Scuffy to like maybe open up into master. Not sure what the comms are right now, as we really don't know. Turtle is gonna be watching the hallway push. He's gonna break through the barbed wire. Sophia hits the needle and we'll have to back up. Netra on the flank though would be devastating. They are not watching the flank. Lights up the thermite. Still goes for the peek. Sophia, the final player, sitting behind the bed. Both with the RG-15 out, but Netra wins the gunfight. Second round for Noxious, and we are tied up 2-2.
I think they caught on to the rush, as you saw the 2 kills in recession from NX onto the Twitch and the Ash. And then it looked like after that,
Yeah, and Noxious.
I mean, Sophia could have easily went below from the window, not even have to go in the classroom and just sit at the window and then shoot her charges up at the floor and break both bandits, but Thermite could go in. So I really didn't think they knew what to do after they both died so early.
Yeah, a decent attempt to try and get back into the site, but it was fouled by the defenders. Netcher with another 6-pick from the Valkyrie. This time off to an Echo, though. Changes it up for a mute this time as they're going downstairs to the laundry supply room. What changes do you think they're going to make from Noxious to try and take their first round on laundry supply?
I think you need somebody helping that Jaeger out. Really, and that would help a lot. Like, put Jaeger up in tower, have some...
From the 2 roamers?
Yeah, Roma 2 roamers, so, you know, oh, look, Jaeger gets picked off, and I think the other round there was, like, a minute and 50 left, give or take, when he got picked out. And there was nobody to distract him or maybe waste more time without even getting killed, just wasting time. So it just seems like they have too many bodies on site where once they kill that person, they're like, alright guys, we can just hard push. I mean, with the Mira,
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Mira's gonna be in that closet, or at least one person's gonna be in that closet. You're not gonna have the other 3 people in B site. So it's like, alright, let's just find the people. Like the Twitch who ran through the big door, and then one through the smaller door from construction side.
Looks like for a minute we might be having that situation with the Legion roaming with him near tower, but turns out Jitters was just creating a rotate hole for the Jaegers. It looks like they're going back to this 4-person on-site strat. They don't really want to move away from this strat. It's a very default setup coming from Noxious, but I don't know, maybe it's been working in their scrims or something, or maybe they want to do something different that we can't see in prep phase. Pino will get the Jackal track. Not onto the Jaeger, though. I wonder who that's on. It looks like it's Jitters, the Legion. Maybe he caught his footprints when he was making that impact hole for his teammate. Turtle's going to be pushing into Attic right now. Maybe trying to look onto the roof to see if he can find team members. Sees the sledge. Hears him, actually, but Scuffy will get the kill. At very low HP, now only around 25%. With a minute into the round, and the Jaeger's already dead. 2 minutes left to push onto the site. In Noxious, this is where it gets tough for them. Netcher's playing in a very tough spot right now. He's on top of a laundry supply. Hatch gets blown. If I'm Netcher right here, I'm just staring at the stairs because they really don't expect Netcher here. A C4 goes out. That's a poor use of a C4 in my opinion. He wins the gunfight though. So good gun skill from Netcher. Emrys will get the refrag onto him. With a minute 30 left, it's a 3v4 for the players onto the site. Sledge is quite weak. Sophia has taken around 1 bullet's worth of damage. Crypty playing on this mirror window is going to have to be the saving grace if he can land a C4 this time. Player playing on the stairs. Scuffy will get a kill. Quite unfortunate for the player right there. Jitters will get 1. Frosty trades him out though. Now it's just a 1v3 for Crypty playing onto the site. Tizzy is planting the diffuser right now. And Sophia is pushing in. Crypty will kill the Sophia's trap now by the third. Who is playing on top of the hatch. Thermite though doesn't know he's still Jay sets a claimer up on his flank. Goes back to his own hatch. Here, has to push out from her mirror window. Knows that Thermite is watching it, and Tizzy will get the final kill of the round. Well played from Orgless there.
Like I said personally, I believe they shouldn't have gone downstairs after they went upstairs. I think they should have went an offsite. And that's the reason. Every time they're going downstairs, it's just a repeat.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be going to laundry supply again. This time bringing a bandit, though. And both teams switching up as now Orgless is going to be bringing a Montang. 6 pick from the Mateng though to the Habana, 6 pick from the Bandit to the Ella. So those surprises turning into different surprises. However, it looks like the attackers of Orgless want to be able to open up some more things. Actually switching off to an IQ now. I really like that play.
Oh yeah, because I mean you got the Ella and the Legion that you could easily destroy other guys if you're playing IQ. Pre-play C4s, which I mean I doubt they'll do, but I mean you get stuff pre-play C4, you're almost guaranteed you can plant in that plant spot as long as Smoke's not watching it.
Yeah, the only thing I can really see is, I think personally from Noxious, they just need to switch where the Smoke is playing and where the Mirror is playing. If they do that, they're in prime position because Crypty hasn't been able to deny the plant. Granted, the second and third rounds where they've gone to here, he's been in a very trapped position, hasn't been able to do much. But the first round, he missed his C4, got around 50 damage onto the player planting, just wasn't able to get the C4 out far enough to finish off the job.
So with the roamers, I say cut your loss on tower. Just play me like Jaeger. He's playing in meeting now because they're just gonna rush in there and not drone it out. So if you're just sound pouring or anything like that, you can hear them coming in, and then you get the easy hit because they're not droning you out.
Scuffy with the team kill onto Nightmares. That's the twitch down. No more mirror windows will be opened up, but he gets the second kill onto Noxious. So now it's a 4v4 in the round. There is still the Jaeger roaming though. He is playing inside of meeting, and they haven't droned him out yet. IQ entering from tower might get picked by the Jaeger. He's not looking in the direction of where the IQ is, however. IQ is staring at big tower right now. They do get the identification, but no, that is on the Legion, not onto the Jaeger. And they don't know the Jaeger's here, I don't believe. They have focused their attention onto a main site push. Yes, all 4 players, all 4 attackers just looking at pushing this site. IQ is dedicated on holding this tower flank. Not the meeting hall flank, I don't think, because they don't know that Turtle is here playing in this meeting hall position. It looks like the sledge might be breaking to the tower. Actually, it looks like he was just going to the highway. Just some extra roam clearing to make sure that they have all the roamers clear, but they are not checking the one spot they have that I was talking about, putting Lucid on the mirror window. Very smart play from them. Round, a minute left in the round. Noxious is gonna have to. Oh, and there's the IQ down from Jaeger. Scuffy will trade him out. Now there's a minute left, and that's the IQ and the twitch down, but the main utility is still up from the attackers of Orgless. They might go for a backside push. It looks like Scuffy is playing on this one hatch at the backside, and Jackal and Thermite might be concentrating on going for a plant now. Smoke playing on the mirror window. Still has 2 of his gas grenades left. The smoke's going down. One gas grenade can deny both of the smoke if played right. Oh, it's actually a preset gas grenade. A second one will go out. Is not connecting onto the Thermite though. The gas grenade missing. Second one will go out, and that is connecting onto the Thermite, but he gets the plant down just barely, but he gets down by the smoke. Now it's a glorified 3v2 situation right now. The res is going down. Lucid could get aggressive here. Oh, the res does not finish onto the Thermite. He's going for the res again, and Lucid with a big double kill. Now it's just the sledge pushing him from the backside. The double goo mines let the defenders know where he is. He doesn't know where the defenders are though. He doesn't. Oh, there's one player not actually on the defuse yet. There is. The C4 will go up. Not finish him off. Lucid pushing up with the shotgun. Scuffy will get one. On a 1v2 situation. The player's defusing. Scuffy gets the kill. Oh my Scuffy! Wow! An ace from Scuffy on Orgless. 1v3 clutch. Great play from Scuffy. Well played from him, and just can't say it enough.
That was an NX round. That should have been Noxious's round.
What should have been, what could have been, but it isn't. A 2-4 split for the defenders. I have to say, Orgless is in a very prime position right now, as they are going on to the defense, which from the bands looked favored towards them, but I don't know, maybe it's just Orgless playing so well at attacking that downstairs site. Nightmare has a quick switch off to the Echo. Looks like Kids Dorms has been a quite a popular site recently in this collective Summer Cup. Nightmare is going to be switching off the Echo, however, to an Ella, and Netra is going to be switching off the Jackal to an IQ. Not as worried about the roamers.
So what do you think they're gonna try to do differently on attack? You know, coming into it as a 4-2 split, it's definitely still winnable. I mean, you're 2 rounds down and you're attacking. So far, it's favored the attackers.
I think what Noxious is going to try and do is I think they're going to use this Blackbeard maybe on highway window, and then they're going to play, oh my, 50 damage onto both Peanut and Scuffy. You know, they could use that as an advantage. Honestly, it's a big disadvantage for the defenders, having only about 50 health on 2 of your players. I think they're going to use this Montang, this Thermite to push in, and maybe like the Ash or the IQ to push in from the master bedroom area, and then they're going to put the Blackbeard maybe on highway window, maybe have the Ash rush in somewhere else, as Tizzy here going for a very aggressive spot. Might catch one, and that's the Ash down of Turtle. A great play from Tizzy, a great read.
Deploying sensor.
Now it's a 5v4 for the attackers. You know that those 50 health missed by 2 of the defenders, they still have their lives, and if they hit their headshots quick enough, you know, they're still alive and they can still do things. Oh, sees the pulse moving around.
Deploying
Netra
drone.
may be able to get a free kill right here. Sees the player. Doesn't. Oh, the shotgun. That must be quite scary. The shotgun hopping out of the window, though. Oh my, what a calamity going out right here. Frosty J able to make it back upstairs, and oh my, what just happened? Tizzy trying to cover him by peeking out the window. A minute in, and the attackers haven't got much control. If anything, they've been scared by the defenders so far. Bitters running out that bandit. I'm gonna be trying to play with it.
Reloaded.
Gets the shots onto Tizzy. It's a 4v4 situation. Looks like Jitters actually isn't going to be pushing from that highway window like I predicted. He's going to be pushing with the main, pushing with that Montang. Going to be caught head on by this pulse. Now that Montang is right in the face of Jay. Not much he's going to be able to do here, but just kind of run away. Under the cover from Peanut playing on the Jaeger. I wonder if Pulse might go below here. Doesn't look like it will. Ella getting very aggressive. Nightmares taking out Netra. You gotta imagine that's a tilter for Netra. That's the IQ down. Nightmares playing from below. I wonder who this Blackbeard is. It looks like he's rotated below to try and take out this Ella. Get the refrag for his team. Lucid will get one. That is the pulse down. 3v3, and all the defenders are quite lit up. Thermite Lucid is on around 20 HP. Jairus will get another onto Nightmares. That's the L down. Now it's a 2v3 for Peanut and Scuffy. Scuffy putting some shots into the Montang. Another goo mine out. And they haven't gotten this wall open yet.
We move carefully.
Jairus going to be moving up to maybe big window possibly.
Need to reload.
Actually looks like to the highway window like I talked about earlier. Thermite will get down at the big window. And the Montang now pushing in from the dorm's main hallway. Blackbeard is going to be his only cover as Thermite's down right now. 20 seconds left. Connected to try this Montang push. And Scuffy finds the angle to take out the Montang. Isn't able to finish him yet. A glorified 1v2. So Blackbeard's playing outside the highway window. If he jumps in, he pushes right into the crossfire of the defenders. Hitting right next to the window. Blackbeard just gonna save the KD. And the
That's
5th
really
round for Orgless,
unfortunate.
a great hold for them.
Especially with that Thermite going down, that was just unfortunate. I mean, the Jaeger was maybe 25 HP, so if Thermite could have hit his shots on that Jaeger, that would have definitely, I believe, went in Noxious' favor, because you still had the Monty up, you had Blackbeard with 2 flashbangs remaining, and I believe the Thermite opted to bring flashbangs as well instead of Claymore, so you could burn the ADS and then flash the Jaeger out and push him, but we'll see if anything can change this round.
Laundry supply room going to be the side of choice. Frosty J switching off from the Cav, or sorry, from the yellow to the Cav.
I don't know. I
Just
think
from
they
the
were
Blackbeard to the
more-
Jackal.
I think they were more relying on the Ash to go downstairs in the classroom and blow that instead of, you know, having IQ try to push under because, you know, she has to be virtually in the classroom. So, you know, an Ash would have. That's probably what they brought the Ash for. Did Mirror just open the leading match?
Yes, deployed and ready to go.
Which one?
Yep.
That's actually a pretty typical strat nowadays. To open that hatch for the defenders to rotate out go downstairs. Maybe gonna have someone like Frosty J or Pina playing there. Jay making sure he doesn't get his footprints checked. Making sure he only walks around with silent step activated. Not sure if he knows that he can prone and not get his footprints checked.
Enjoy the view.
I don't think that drone saw him.
Doesn't look like it did. It's like the Jaeger Phoenix being quite aggressive. Playing just in his main lobby, just kind of peeking it. Might get a shot onto this thermite. Oh, but he gives his position away. Gonna have to rotate down to site now. I wonder if anybody else is roaming. Legion Nightmare is being a bit aggressive, but he's just playing in tunnel right now. Jay will get droned out. He's on the run and pushes up right next to the window. Jitters will get the easy frag onto Jay. 5v4 in favor of the attackers. Only a minute in and they've killed all the roamers. Jaeger is just playing on main stairs right now.
Time to move forward.
So, if you're opening that hatch, what's the point of only having one roamer there? Shouldn't you at least have two? Because now there's nobody to protect that hatch. Now the attackers can drop it easily.
I'm not sure. That would be a question you would have to ask Noxious, I believe. But Crypty, while we're talking getting a kill, looks like there is a player on the mirror window. That might be, yes it is, Mirror herself. You playing on the back window and Pina just trying to help out. Make it some shots into this player holding the rotation. He is Jackal tracking now, however, so they do know he is here. Ash charge going into the mirror window will get burned by an ADS.
Targets detected. Basement.
Definitely being so aggressive. Flashbang going down. That finished off the ADS. Actually, it looks like it doesn't quite. There's a lot of ADSs getting burned by this Ash's utility.
Drones up and running.
Swapping
Drone
that!
falling down. Right into the mute jammer, however, I believe.
Got a home now. Basement.
Looks like they know the positions of most of the players, and Ash is just gonna drop into sight. Takes out the mute. Quite an easy kill for himself. 2v4 with the defenders now. Mirror chucking a C4. Doesn't collect anyone though. Pina will get one. That was the Ash that dropped oh so aggressively. Stuffy in a very tough position right now. I'm surprised nobody's gone back to hatch to try and contest him. Montang will be planting right now. Oh, Pina! Nice shot onto the Ash playing upstairs. Wallbang's coming out. As the plant goes down because of the Montang shield covering him. The Montang has been taken out though. The Jackal upstairs. Takes out the mirror. Now it's just a 1v1. Jaeger pushing upstairs. Oh, Jitters! What a clutch for his team. Noxious stays alive. They take their third round of the match. They will have another shot at attacking this top floor site, I believe. Unless the defenders of Orgless choose to go to one of the off sites.
I think, was it Lucer or Netra on Ash? Whoever it was on Ash, they really...
Netra.
Yeah, Netra. He seemed like he was tired of just playing passive. So once they got aggressive and pushed in, they started picking off a couple players here and there. But Pino was able to get the double kill and even it back out. But maybe they're kind of realizing, hey guys, maybe if we push more aggressive when they're not expecting it instead of just running right in, then they're like, alright guys, we have a chance to do this. We can even out the next 2 rounds and then think of something from there.
Yeah, looks like a 6-pick from a Maverick to an IQ. That was Turtle. And Laundry Supply Room again coming out from the defenders.
You think we'll see a repeat where Laundry is potentially the downfall of the defenders?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wire.
We'll see if they opt to go that hatch again.
Very deep. So opening up all the bottom as well. Does that so that the thermite charges can't be placed on the wall to open up the hatch while the mute jammer is blocking the hatch. Looks like Tessie is setting up some rotate holes for himself. Also opening up the hatch.
Is open again.
Are they also opening up the one in meeting? Yes, they did. They also opened up the one that was inside kids. So just some extra rotates for the Jaeger. If he is the one roaming though this time, is everyone else is in the site and Peanut's just playing in a spot where it's very easy for him to rotate back in the site. If Peanut doesn't roam on the site, I believe it's an easy round for the attackers.
Now you see me.
If they don't drone out Peanut here, it could be fatal to the attackers.
It could have been an easy wall bang if they droned it.
Yeah, but now Peanut has gone back into sight and they don't have any roamers, even with all those rotates set up for the Jaeger. Miscommunication? What do you think?
I mean, they could be going to mind games now. I mean, you have the classic kitchen. Oh, we got the Legion and Tower, but you got the classic kitchen wall open. You got that hatch open, but then again, with that Jackal on the board, really, I don't think mind games is gonna work.
Let's proceed slowly.
As Montang getting, looks like two bullets into the Jaeger. That 9 pistol.
We can push forward.
ADS again, quite aggressive.
Changing mags.
Looks like Smoke's gonna try to push up.
Yes, his Turtle gets the first kill on the round. That is the Legion. That was the roamer. Just got that maybe holding the flank. Turtle might go and help out his Montang here. Looks like they might will be trying to breach the hatch.
Here we go.
So
Wonder
knowing
if the
that you have Mira C4, and then Mute C4, and then your own impact to smoke, you go ahead and throw those smoke canisters at the Monty.
in my opinion, no. They really just have to wait because in the past we saw that they messed up with some of the utilities. There's the Jaeger down. All the flanks now still left.
Time to move forward.
Really, and I think they have to save it all for when they actually hear the plant going down because, like right now, the Montang doesn't actually have the diffuser in this situation. It's the Thermite who has the diffuser.
He might be baiting it.
Yes, but now it's the time when you want to start using those gas canisters. Turtle will get a third of the round actually.
That's all
the
the
final
smoke.
gas grenade will be Scuffy with a nice double kill though, however. Oh, what a push from Jay. Gets 2 with a shotgun. No, it's just the Montang.
What are the
Oh
call
my,
outs?
Jay. What a great and calculated push through the smoke. Gets 2 with the shotgun. Mira being able to finish off 2 of those. Scuffy dropping 17 kills. Scuffy absolutely going off for his team. Serbian. It's like kids' dorms will be the site of choice for the defenders, as this site hasn't been lost yet from the defenders for both sides. Slayer, I'm not really sure how the smoke just did that.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like
I think the smoke really covered him pushing in there. The person on hatch wasn't looking at the right things.
yeah, because you had one on the hatch. I don't remember who. Maybe the IQ. And then Monty was looking at smoke coming, and the thermite was planting. So I get why he got the thermite, but I just don't think the call out was given fast enough to IQ. And that was just the downfall of them right now.
Yeah, the Montang switching off to the Twitch, and the Frostix picking off to the Jaeger.
But we have to keep in mind this is only map 1, so I believe Noxious is defending again next map. Maybe they'll just take notes for this one.
Quick. Orgless is attacking first on border for next map.
Yeah, so they are defending again, so maybe they'll just be like, alright guys, you know, maybe instead of this lineup, maybe we need to work on something that's going to work more with rushing. Because so far, with teams, like, you know, bring a Mozzie. Because if they do decide to drone, you know, help your roamers out with those drones. Place it at the, maybe in custom, place 1 or 2 in custom. If maybe a Pulse is down there, or a Valkyrie with a C4 waiting for CC. You know, just work around that, but we do have to finish this map first, so what do you think Noxious is going to have to do differently since it is 6-3 match point?
That's what they're going to have to do differently. Catch the players from Orgless being very aggressive. The Echo spawn peeking.
Yeah, that really wasn't
Choose
a
a
smart
Docker.
move.
Yeah, in my opinion, that wasn't the smartest move, but really just choose a Docker if you want to do that.
I think he's using this run out.
This Ash. Netra will catch him though. This is what they need to win this attack onto the top floor site. And really, the defense has 3 chances at winning this top floor site, which has been so great for them. I don't think they're going to take this one, just based on how it's going so far. The Bandit and the Echo are down, and really no plant denial left for them. But after this, they have 2 more chances before they go to overtime to really win this top floor site, because they only need 1 more win. Ina will take a bunch of damage from below. I believe that was an Ash charge. Yes, Netra has rotated into the other side of the map, though, making up white stairs. Nightmares might have a flank onto the Thermite setup. Turtle gets another one onto the Legion, and Jitters gets another one onto the Ella. And now it's a 1v5 for Nightmares. Doesn't even get one as 50 takes him out. 4th round for Noxious as they try and mount this comeback.
That was a really nice round from NX. Like, they just got way too aggressive, especially the Echo spawn peak. That's probably one of your best plant denials right there. I don't think they brought any C4s. Oh, well, Bandit. They brought Bandit, but Bandit ran out right after. So, you know, you got the C4 down. Sure, you have 2 Echo drones, but they're not going to stop the plant. You can only use that for the call out.
Yeah, Clash coming out. This also actually 6 changed to the Echo. Actually 6 picking to the Clash. Maybe they wanted to keep the fact that they were picking Clash a secret. Spartan Impulse thinks that Orgless are going to take it 7-5. I personally think they're going to take it 7-4 right now if they don't play so aggressive, peeking out these windows and things.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when Clash has their shield out, isn't that noticeable on IQ's gadget? Never really tested that. So
When
I'm not
she's shocking, it is.
that would make sense because, you know, it's shooting out like an electrical charge. So I mean, it would make sense for IQ to see her. But then again, I've never really tried that out, so I didn't know.
Sister, if you want to know what it is, you could just look at the title. Collective eSports Summer Cup 1 quarterfinals. Noxious versus Orgless. Map 1. Noxious finding themselves in a deficit 4-6 right now.
Yeah, we'll see if Orgless decides to get greedy again and go for the spawn peak. They do have a dock on the board this time, so maybe, you know, instead of an Echo, spawn peak with the dock. You still got the ACOG.
It looks like Pina's not spawn peeking though. It's just Tizzy. Tizzy has been the one with the aggression so far. Looks like these same holes created for Nightmares. That triggers me seeing a Jaeger not putting any of his ADSs down. One of the best utilities in the game. Not using any of them.
So that, in the long run, can mess up that Clash, due to the fact that if it's maybe a 2v3, you have Ash. She has free reign of all of her flashbangs. Oh, this is clutch anyway.
Where was Clash killed from? Wonder if she was inside of that. Well, you may never really know here.
Your guess is up right there, right next to the dock. It looks like a ball bag through at it.
This is Peanut gets one onto the Jackal that splitters down. Citron also being destroyed. He is still peeking this angle. Oh, but Crypty with the head glitch. Billy Yeager. Ash playing on the stairs. Almost putting an ADS down. And Crypty punishing Nightmares as he chooses just to run in. I keep playing on the window. He's gonna try and take out the bandit. That's playing in between the windows. Like quite aggressive. Guys go for the wallbang, but Scuffy and Tizzy get 2 quick kills, and now a 3v5. Suddenly a 1v5 for Lucid. He's just running out the defenders right now. Scuffy knows where he is. Blue needles down like breadcrumbs.
I like that. Yeah, that was just very unfortunate with the IQ. I mean, she stared at Bandit for maybe a couple seconds and didn't shoot, which his stun could have gone very differently if she did kill the Bandit, because he's already at 40-ish HP, so that definitely would have killed him. 1-2 shots maybe.
Tizzy getting the final kill of the round. As Lucid didn't have the correct information onto him as the player rotated after he droned him. Scuffy, 19-5. Wonderful plays from him. Map 2 will be border? Yes,
Border, yes. I want to see something different. I want to see NX. Have we even had a map 3 yet? Like, be played? I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Alright. But yeah, I'd love... What are your guys' predictions for map number 2, Border? You think Nightmares and them are just gonna... Well, Orgless. You think Orgless is just gonna run in there and play more aggressive like they have been? Or do you think they're just gonna play passively and push into sight? I personally would really love to see NX take this round, or this map, and then have it go on to the next one. And I think NX might be bringing in a sub here. Serbian.
Serbian saying he needs a drink to watch
Yeah.
any more of this. Quite
I saw
unfortunate.
that.
That's brutal.
And I don't know if they're getting a sub in for Netra or not. He's not in the
I'm
lobby
not
anymore.
sure. Maybe Netra has to go or something.
I don't know.
We'll try and get
He did
word
play
from
fairly
them.
well though, so we'll see.
Maybe taking this opportunity to go into a quick terrorist hunt before map 2.
You have it on Clubhouse, by the way. Needs to be on Border.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Who is attacking first this map?
Prevail, or not Prevail. Sorry, Orgless. I saw PV right next to
Orgless is-
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah. That always throws me off, how it's still like PV. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
Prevail.
when people don't change their names
You know,
after like they switch teams.
like there's so many different teams in Collective. If I see PV in your name, or like any tag that's associated with an old team, I'm gonna assume that it's that team. What? I don't know.
Just
Alright.
waiting for the final players from Noxious to get in here.
Crypty just sent me a message saying he's coming back now. So maybe it was to warm up and cool off a little bit in T-Hunt.
Maybe I did. Just chill for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Let's see
Oh,
those
yeah.
predictions in chat. Orgless
Orgless,
won the
7-3.
first game, 7-5. Fleer thinks Orgless is gonna take map 2, 7-3.
Genova, Orgless took the first map, Oregon. We got Titan saying Noxious 7-0 on border.
7-0. I really think it could be that dominant if Noxious were paying attention to the aggression from Orgless.
Oh yeah. So obviously another Thatcher ban. Maybe a Thermite ban. One of those two. Definitely. Hibana's more easier to trick because you can get her with Kaid as well. So I'd potentially
Yeah,
keep
and
Hibana.
Bandit. Very
Yeah.
easy. Bandit. Jackal.
Oh.
Very interesting pick. Second tech ban. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like they're
Taking
organized
their
on their bans. Noticed that last game as well.
Taking their time.
Yeah.
Montang. Seeing how much Montang was used in last game, that could be a good strategical pick. Mirror coming out. So both the Spanish operators gone. Pulse, the final ban. So some interesting bans. Maybe some counter strat bans. Maybe teams have been doing their research with bot review and stuff because of the Pulse and the Montang ban.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I mean, it all depends. Honestly, there's not even really a need for Bandit on this site because every wall under site is destructible. correct me if I'm wrong, but every floor is destructible. So, you know, you have Zofia who can go down there and bust it open if you're trying to bandit trick, and then bam, Thatcher gets the wall. You're golden to go in and get that wall.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do with the bandit. Some teams don't even opt to bandit trick due to that.
Nightmares with the 6-pick onto the same operator.
It was last
3 billion
second.
IQ play.
Potentially, maybe going for an IQ due to the fact that Echo was not a 6-pick operator. But it looks like Noxious is still going for the plant denial. I mean, they do have a Legion, which could help with the rushes. But then again, you have that Thatcher. He can, if they have anything, say they want to plant Armory Wall, the Thatcher's just going to knock all the Legions out of play. And it's going to bring those Echo drones right down. And the Maestro drone, or the Maestro cameras, they're going to be vulnerable. So, that's a lot of stuff that Thatcher can take out right there. Which is why you usually see him being banned. But we'll see how they play it.
Secure the wall. Reloading.
Yeah, just taking shots onto the player.
Aircraft deployed.
Jaeger taking some early gunfights. That is Metro playing downstairs. I believe it's the Sophia. He just fighting inside of passports.
Activating drone.
Metro has rotated
Laying cooling.
the vents side of the downstairs map. What I was trying to watch for him is it looks like someone is playing on the sandwich window. That is Scuffy. He's just watching, trying to hold his own run out right now.
Target spotted.
You can hear the bandit placing down those bandit charges. With the Maestro, Nick can very easily find him. Ooh, just misses the head. Pina sees him. Get the shot off though. Nightmare's flying from below. Will open that up. And taking a bit of damage from the firebolt. Jaeger playing downstairs might have an easy kill on the Zofia if she's not paying attention.
I believe Zofia walked right past Jaeger though.
Moving dark. Enemy
Mare's
contact.
getting the kill onto the Jaeger though. That is the player that's playing downstairs. Lucy gonna have to try and deny this plant. Does hit the thermite through the smoke. Trying to hit him again and does manage to hit him. Not really. Except for Crypty.
Loading new mag.
And Crypty does get the kill onto Jitters. Now it's a 3v4. No 4v3 however because Jake is one onto Jitters. When playing at the sandwich window, that is Scuffy. We'll take out Crypty. Now it's all just the echo of Lucid in a 1v4 situation. Sophia doesn't kill them. Oh my. That's quite unfortunate. The player playing at sandwich will most certainly kill her. Ends up being Nightmares is a great round from Orgless.
Yeah, that was a really good round, especially just pushing sight from the different angles after the thermite failed to get that plant down. Sophia just pushed from the back, and everyone was focused on basically watching that diffuser. So really, really smart play by the Sophia to go behind.
Yeah, very good push pinch setup from the attackers. Now our Maylocker's archives will be the site again of choice. Looks like a pretty similar strat. Did they have a Kaid last time?
No, it was Legion instead of Kaid.
Yeah, so switching up a little bit.
That is another C4 on the board, though, with Kaid, I believe, if they've opted to bring it out.
Kaid doesn't have a C4.
Recent
His
patch he was
impacts
given.
are
Recent patch he was given
Oh.
a C4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then.
Yeah.
I haven't played Siege in like the past 3 months. So
Yeah. Yeah, he got a C4 in impacts now.
playing C4. He's playing C4. I like that change. I like that. He has the extra utility with the C4.
Oh yeah.
ADS active in this sector. Razor wire is deployed.
Enough. Time to take them down. Next line. Yes, line of fire. Evil eye on position device. ADS up and running.
So with them playing behind the half wall, and they're setting up that shield again, couldn't Capital?
Cover me, reloading.
I wonder if he can get an angle through that shield and shoot a flame asphyxiation bolt behind half wall and clear out the maestro.
Honestly, I don't think it would make it through the tiny, the hole in between the deployable shield and the doorway. And I think he would have to do is maybe smoke out the doorway, and then you would have to put his head above the deployable shield to be able to shoot that firebolt behind half wall.
Lights out.
Yeah, because I'm not fairly certain that that hole is big enough.
Yeah, Scuffy's setting up some of the to hold the runouts for himself, playing at this sandwich window, such a power position. When pushing this side, and destroy something with that device. It looks like it was a electrical on Turtle with a great shot on the Peanut. It's the Thatcher down Turtle, also taking a lot of damage from this Capital Bolt. Doesn't manage to scurry away from that, only takes about 25 damage. They also playing outside this window, and they will only be getting part of that window open, the wall open, sorry, because of the Thatcher grenade still there. It would be a misplaced exothermic charge. Nightmare's getting one onto the Maestro. Nightmare's playing from downstairs. We'll get caught out by the Jaeger of Netra. Good refrag. Yes, Scuffy is playing. Everyone tries to push up. They will get taken out by Scuffy. Although he doesn't have the reaction to Kaid. Kaid is down though, however. Netra gets the run out. He gets the on that was trying to cross. Now the final one's just a Capital in a 1v3 situation. We'll have to cover the diffuser. That is set behind half wall. Players are gonna start trying to push up. And he gets pushed by all of the players at Noxious. Very good coordination. Yusuf will get the defuse. In the second round, or the first round, sorry, for Noxious.
Oh yeah, that was really good on Noxious's part, especially getting that Nomad. I think that really helped them.
Ventilation Room Workshop's gonna be the site now for the defenders of Noxious. Looks like Jitters is gonna bring out an Ella this time. What do you think about the Ella?
If you're playing Ella shotgun, then maybe sit towards east stairs or bathroom. Or maybe above sight, but with Ella, if you can handle her recoil on her Scorpion, then she's really strong operator. She could play upstairs literally by herself because she has the 3 concussion mines that she can have watching her backs for her.
Looks like Ella is bringing the FO12 shotgun. That's a powerful gun. Very rarely, actually, we see the Scorpion Evo coming out.
Secure the wall! No time to waste.
Looks like Crypty might be able to throw a cam outside here. Go for some runouts.
On the tower, yep.
It's a very nice cam spot. Alright, wait, I don't think the attackers will find that cam. players. But Pino will find the kill. Actually, sorry, his Nightmares. Pino putting a lot of damage into that L, though. Very good pitch. The Jaeger, though, almost taking out Pino, but Scuffy gets the refag before Pina's finished off. Oh, that's quite unfortunate there from the twitch of Scuffy falling downstairs. Will make his way back upstairs, though. Pina's gonna be working from above, using that sledgehammer. Right, taking out the middle hatch. He's going to be going for a bathroom area plant. Also, one of these hatches have already been opened. A is pushing from the customs side of things. There is one defender over here. I believe that might be the Valkyrie. No, sorry, that is the mute. It is Turtle. Just on the other side of him. Sees the punch hole made. Tries to go for the wallbang, but the player is crouched. Ash going for the pinch on this player. Mute jammer, and here's the player jump through, but he was jumping through the other way. His Turtle gets the kill. Scuffy with a quick refrag. Now it's a 4v2 for the attackers. From above, trying to rain down terror on these defenders playing inside of the I'm just playing right below the helos that he's making. And the castle wizard is playing inside of bathroom.
Drone ready.
As he is trying to rotate into the site. They do have another way to get out of that bathroom area. Crypty, some nice shots on the Pina. Now it's a 2v3 situation. Nightmares, though, drops and gets the refrag. Now it's just a 1v3 for the Castle of Lucid. It's one onto Scuffy. He's barricaded out of sight now, and they're staring at his rotation hole in bathroom. Lucid will have a tough time getting the players that are inside the site right now. Nightmares and Tizzy getting the plant down as Tizzy's planting it. 40 seconds left, but now it's 45. Castle going up top. No, actually, this is a brilliant play. Nightmares has stepped into the bathroom, and Tizzy is playing inside of customs, trying to watch that diffuser possibly. Nightmares going on his drone for some intel. Lucid isn't seeing anything because the players of Orgless has set up themselves so beautifully inside of the site and outside of it. Lucid dropping into sight, and they don't know he's here. He's gonna stick the defuse, but Tizzy's gonna push in. Tizzy will get the kill. Well played from the attackers of Orgless. They played that round great.
Oh yeah, the roamers upstairs, they really fell apart way too soon.
Ventilation room workshops again from the defenders of Noxious. Chat, let's get some predictions in here. Who do you think is going to take this game and the series? Turtle's going to be switching off to the mute. To a bandit, it looks like. So Crypty's going to be going for a bit of a top floor hold on this defense. I think a little different setup here from the defenders of Noxious.
Activated device.
Doorway secured.
They are castling off the same doors, however.
Camera activated.
They have to deny more of
Looks like
that
a bit of-
vertical play.
That's so great. Looks like they're setting up a bit in customs. Jitters might be rotating up here to play with the Jaeger possibly. He is also playing up here, so a possible 3 members of Noxious playing in this top floor area. So it does look like there will be. Jitters is playing very aggressively right here. They have the drone on him and they have the intel. One shot into Zofia, but a lot more damage traded onto him. Speaking this very aggressively, the Thatcher is right next to him. He's just gonna run away and somehow escape with his life. Thatcher pushing into CCTV will not find the kill. Nation holding angle will get taken out by Tina. Well played from the attackers of Orgless, and I think the aggression has switched sides now. Now it's Noxious with the aggression, and they're being taken out very easily on the defense. Etcher Grenade will go out to make sure that the wall will be opened in Armory.
Yeah, I think the closest roamers and offices. Yep.
Actually, the only player up here. Rashi J will take out one player. Tizzy almost planting the diffuser. He's actually inside a ventilation room right now. Turtle will get one onto the sledge. Now it's a 4v3 situation. Jay's trying to cover his teammate planting the bomb. The defenders don't realize he's planting the bomb right now. Netra will get one onto Nightmares, and now it's a 3v3 retake situation. Turtle rotating his customs right now. Netra going for a run out onto the player playing outside of window. He does not find the kill, however, and the ACOG advantage will net Tizzy the kill. Now it's a 2v3 for the Castle of Lucid and Turtle on the Bandit. Castle of Lucid barely not seeing the player. Sees the Ash, however, let's get the down onto the Ash. Might try and go for the revive, but doesn't have the time to as Peanut takes Lucid out. And Orgless playing this very well right now.
Oh yeah, it seems like after last map, they've really gained their footing. Yes, they've made a couple mistakes in the rounds, but it's only cost them one round altogether. So I think they're really starting to find their footing and just working off the momentum that they're gaining from it.
Looks like the defenders are going back to Armory Lockers archives. Checking out the Mozzie, possibly. He might switch pick off, 6-pick off the Legion to the Mozzie. Oh, maybe not, as he confirms the Legion. A 6-pick from a Zofia to... Let's see. Looks like to an Ash for Nightmares. Wants to go with that fragging roll.
So, say you're the IGL for Noxious. Right now, in this situation, what are you doing to get these 2 rounds? Because you know you've only won Armory, so what are you doing if you win this site again? What are you doing next round? Do you go back downstairs in vents, or do you try another site downstairs?
I'm going Bathroom Tellers personally next, because the way they've been playing very aggressively. Not quite hopping out windows, but if they try and do that on Bathroom Tellers, that's the site that you need to do that on, so that could work if they go to Bathroom Tellers next.
Yeah, it really could. Am I sure gonna spawn? No, he's shield.
Setting up the same deployable shield they have been.
I'm not used to shields being in the game, but I forgot this is custom game, so it's still here. I'm really surprised we haven't seen a buck being played at all in these 5 rounds.
That is very true. I'm surprised as well that we haven't seen a buck played. But you know, they are choosing to do all their soft destruction with the Ash and the Zofia that Nightmares has been playing. And you know, maybe he's getting a lot of frags. He is going 5-2 right now, I believe. Yes, he is with that Ash and the Zofia. So, and they're up 3-1 right now. So, personally, I think it's doing just fine for him. Although Netra takes him out. That's the first kill of the round. Doesn't look like there was a drone on Netra at all. They're all just going to be trying to team out Netra out from above. Battery grenade going off. The thermite will take it. Will open up the wall. Just like they only opened up that middle part of the wall again. I don't understand why they keep doing that. Do you know why they might be doing that?
No, I think that's hurting them. Because if I'm right, I believe if you're sitting at Sandwich, I believe you can have an angle on the right side of the wall if you're the attacker. I believe the defenders can have an angle where you're going to push in from Sandwich. And you're screwed because they can see the whole opening. So I don't know why they'd be doing that. Just like that.
Pushing the site. And then gets traded out by Turtle. Tizzy will trade out his teammate though. Now it's a 3v3 situation. Jay pushing in from behind. I don't believe the players know he's here. Oh, Jay gets the kill on the player pushing out on him. Lucid will get a refrag though, and now it's just a 2v2. Echo gets one on the Tizzy. Will he get the second onto the Nomad? He's very weak right now. He's going to rely on Netra, his teammate, to try and help him. Scuffy gets a kill. Now it's just a 1v1 situation. Jaeger knows he's in sandwich. Has the pings from his teammates. Holding the pixel peak. Only really needs to put one bullet into this Nomad. And Netra gets the second round on the board for his team.
Alright, so we'll see. Like I said, do they opt to go back downstairs in vents? Or like you said, do they opt to go to bathroom? Me personally, I would choose customs because I think that's a really good site. But we'll see what they choose to do to hopefully make it a 3-3 split. Looks like they're going to go back to vents though.
Looks like a pretty similar setup from what they've been doing before on this vents defense.
Yeah, but the pressure on the roamers though to get the soft destruction is really, it's pretty high right now because you have the sledge, you have Ash who can opt for breach charges as well because the thermite can bring flashbangs, and then you have the 2 Ash RPG rounds, whatever you want to call those, and then you have 2 breaching rounds, yeah. And then you have 2 from Zofia as well, so that's a lot of soft destruction just split between those 3 operators alone.
There's a decent amount of soft destruction. Yes, but I feel like that is because they know they're going to go downstairs, so they do want to bring those operators. Especially Nightmares also bringing breach charges. Like Netra, unlike last game, is putting his ADSs down.
Fall is done.
Reloading mag.
Loading mag.
Yeah, Jaeger like uses his utility. Woo!
Razor wire position. Loading new mag.
But if you're a Valve, do you just throw cams up there above sight and let Jaeger play up there and sit below in sight and maybe possibly catch someone on a drone and throw your C4 up there and maybe hopefully get that kill on a sledge?
Or even Spaz 12 them?
I don't know, maybe.
That could work too.
He was doing great with the MP5X, I believe it's called.
MPX.
MPX, yeah, I knew I was getting it wrong somehow.
By the way, guys, Collective Esports Blue has just gone live, so after this game, be sure to go check out the PS4 game from the league that has recently started for them between Team Vayakvikas and God Given Talent. It's going to be a great game for sure. Go be sure to check that game out after this game is finished. Right now we have a great game for Orgless and Check 6. Orgless taking map 1 7-4, and they are up 3-2 on order right now. So Valk is on her cams trying to play for her teammate Netra, but he will get found by Nightmares, and Nightmares wins the gunfight. Doesn't look like all 4 other players are playing downs inside the site. So only playing bathroom, the only really off-site player. Seeing all the players there. Might go for a little C4 coming up. Mark's coming out for his from his teammate. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for the C4 yet, and I'm surprised Thermite hasn't found the angle, sorry. But Jay will from the hallway. Right next to the Bandit. Bandit right behind him will get the easy kill. That is Turtle. Now it's a 3v4 defenders. Turtle pushing upstairs. Turtles will get one onto Tizzy. Casper to the floor. Push up into the armory is Turtle, but he will get found by Pina. We'll take him out. It's a 2v3 for the players playing on the site. Lucid playing at bathroom. Giger's playing in the hallway. Yeah, Lucid charging right. Players just got removed. Echo not finding the player as Scuffy takes him out. Scuffy again going huge for his team. If you look at the scoreboard right now, it's very consistent from the players on Orgless.
Oh yeah, they're holding their own weight and they're just playing off of each other. Like they're relying on their players to know where to go because like you saw in the Jaeger being pushed, it was literally just like that you had a sledge or the Thatcher pushing from that doorway in the hallway into offices, and then you had Zofia right in front of Jaeger coming from the other bomb site. If you opt to go upstairs, I don't remember what that room's called. Just slipped my mind. But they're very coordinated with each other, so which is really working out for them.
Yeah, 6-pick from a Twitch to an IQ coming out, and also 6-pick from an Alibi to a Vigil. It looks like from Nightmares. He'll be going with his roaming style, getting quite aggressive with his plays, as he always does. Downstairs will be the site of choice first from the defenders. Busy with the red dot on the UP45, pretty interesting choice. Getting some holes up top. He's looking at that window. Very classical. I'm gonna imagine that the attackers of Noxious will drone that or at least peek it. Predict that there is a player there.
Now it looks like they're gonna have a heavy roam game upstairs, hopefully. With how many? I think they have 2 hatches alone. So I'm hoping that it's not just Legion upstairs. Oh no, Saw.
The
Yeah.
one that's opened.
And then you have CCTV that is open hatch as well.
Waiting for Scuffy to maybe go for a run out here. Not sure how. Don't make us wait too long, Scuffy. If we're gonna do it. Shay taking a bit of damage from possibly a spawn peek. Crypty will eventually punish him though as he pushes into CCTV. Scuffy with a quick refrag though. That is the Nomad down. I wonder if that was the run out just as we looked away from him. It looks like it was. One player flying outside of Armory. That's unfortunate timing.
It really is.
Immortals, the quarterfinals is best of 3. Oh, Castle might have an easy kill. Oh, he just misses the head on the IQ. Yeah, keep going for the wall banks here. Using that caliber base destruction. They have blown a wall into Armory. Castle playing inside a ticket booth. Looking at that Armory wall. I'll show you that is not the castle, that is playing inside a ticket booth. Player pushing into ticket booth now as he's just gonna retreat down the hatch. Nightmares will get one. Looks like that was the IQ that was killed. As he trying to escape and manages to from the top floor. Minute 30 and 3v3 now as Nightmares was taken out by the Claymore of Lucid.
And all defenders are in the site too.
Yeah, and the thing for the attackers here is they don't have much soft destruction available to them. Actually, none if you look at their lineup. They only have 1 exothermic charge. They could try and use that. The Doc looking at the right side of the window, trying to get aggressive. Jitters will punish him for that. Castle playing underneath the hatch. Scuffy trying to find out that's underneath the hatch. Let's shoot the drone. And only 48 seconds left. Tizzy main stairs now. Only Scuffy in sight.
This is still
Just up here
doable
making
though.
an easy kill.
Especially with the Legion and Thermite and coming as low as they are. I mean, just like that, he hops,
gets a kill on the Jitters.
he hops in the window,
There's
gets a
one
Legion
player
mine,
playing
he
with the
needs to
hatch.
take it out.
Crypty will take out Scuffy though. Now it's just a 1v2 for the castle of Tizzy. Tizzy contesting the players upstairs. Falls down. Gets it down onto the Thatcher. Will he be able to escape in time though? The Capital jumping. Has to go through the main door. Maybe through the main window. Tizzy just hiding and waiting for the Capital of Lucid to attempt to go for the plant. He will try and go for the kill. But now Tizzy has to push him. Lucid is in the plant animation. He will be now. Get out of it. Sees him, and Tizzy will get the kill in time before Lucid is able to flick onto him. That is going to be the 5th round for Orgless, and they're in the process of taking this game. They're looking very strong right now.
They really are. They're just working off of each other and the momentum from the past round. They're coordinated. They're helping each other with the roam. 3 people upstairs, and there was like, it dropped down to 2 with like a minute and 30 remaining. So even though they did get a kill on one of the rooms, there were still 2 of them up there. But thankfully, IQ did place a really good claymore to kill the vigil upstairs, and then Castle rotated down the stairs. So they did have control of site, but there was no more soft destruction operators left. I mean, you did have an extra thermite charge, but I don't really know many people who's gonna place it on a soft floor and blow it, but
Yeah, it is also easily shot from downstairs.
I don't know, it looks, from last game and this game, it looks like Orgless has really studied them and looked at VODs, and maybe, like, figure out a weakness, like, alright, if we play aggressive the first map, they'll try to adapt to that. Play a little bit slower the next map, maybe we can throw them off. So,
And
I
it
really like
seems
what
to
I'm
be
seeing.
working. Yeah, I do too. They're trying to get this Maestro cam here, and it looks like he's gonna get it.
Evil Eye so very ready.
And it's breaking the wall. Might be tough because there is a Captel in play. Scuffy might be going back to his aggressive nature with
Razor wire is
confidence.
deployed.
Also setting up some goo needles for his teammate. Inside of CCTV. And also some reinforcements, so this might be a bit of a heavy hold coming out from the players playing inside of here. Oh. Dizzy gets on top of this hook machine. I don't think he's going to be able to anymore as the drones come out, and did they not
didn't.
see him?
oh, it
they
definitely,
saw
it
him
saw
now,
him,
okay.
yeah.
White peeks it. Netra will get the first kill of the round onto Nightmares. That is the Jaeger down. Netra has taken a bit of HP, so he just pushes in aggressively downstairs. And 50 will get the second kill of the round, so a much better round from Noxious right here. Taking out 2 kills onto the roamers. Noxious, the anchor is left in sight, and only a handful of damage onto the Thatcher. He still has around 60 HP left. Ash, around 25 HP. Peanut taking a lot of damage, all the way to 1 HP. Playing it maybe sandwich window, not just doing the same thing as their counterparts were doing all of their rounds attacking Armory. The flashbang's going out, a great pinch on going out right now. Scuffy gets 1 kill onto the Ash. That is Netra down. And the Maestro. Oh, finding gold. Doesn't get the headshot somehow the first time, but gets the headshot the second time on the jitters. Quick fires go out, but he doesn't see the thermite. Has to be cautious of the player playing below. If there is one, the holes have been opened. Scuffy going on a flank through main stairs. We'll try and flank any players playing in this area. Doesn't look like there are any, so it looks like all 3 are, 2 are concerned about this balcony area. Nomad is playing downstairs, trying to watch the run out. Scuffy will get one onto Crypty. This is looking like a very salvageable round, mainly because of the play from Scuffy. Scuffy will get another one onto Lucid. He's just sitting in CCTV, destroying the whole team. The last one, the Nomad, playing on the main stairs right now. I don't believe they know where Turtle is right now. Guess the ping's going out. Up in the site. It's a kill onto the Nomad. Pushes right into the Maestro. I'm not sure why Turtle was so aggressive in that situation. But Jay taking him out, and Scuffy handing it to his team there. Great play from him.
I don't know what the callouts were like after the Legion killed, I believe it was Thermite from CCTV. Thatcher just stayed looking into Armory site, didn't even bother to turn around. And had Scuffy got an easy, basically a free kill onto the Thermite.
Yeah, the defender's going customs now, if they're forced to.
You know, this might be the only time I've ever seen a buck not be in play on border.
Yeah, the Captel switching out to a Finca of Lucid. Trying to switch things up. Maybe thinks that the Finca is the way to do it. Not fully switching so they get the full time to talk about things with the team.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not a Jaeger on the board, so, I mean, you have 2 grenades to make potentially a big play, because there's detention, and then there's the site itself, and they're not that big, so a nade could potentially get 1 or 2 people if they're close enough to each other.
Camera feed up and running. All reinforced. Device ready.
Looks like some castle barricades going out in the CCTV. How do you think they're gonna try and hold this?
Mainly,
Speed up.
from the looks of it, just CCTV. I mean, you can let them have armory. They're just gonna break the hatch, and then virtually they still have to go through the metal hallway doors into the site. So I think they're just gonna completely ignore armory. But with all the 3 castle barricades, and there being an ash, I think that's just a waste of castle barricades. Because you have 2 gone just like that.
But then again, that's both of Ash charges down, so it's really just a utility trade if you want to think about it that way.
Yes, that's true, but they also have hatches solved. So there's really no
The
need for
trades
the
will be
ash
going
charge.
out for both of the players. The Castle and the Ash down for both teams. Scuffy and Netra down. Both the top fraggers for both of the teams down 45 seconds into the round. Tizzy still playing upstairs inside CCTV. Frosty J playing inside of offices in a very steep position right here. The Nomad coming in from east stairs. It's taken out by Nightmares pushing up those stairs. That's a 3v4 for the attackers of NX. Lucid. I wonder what they are going to be trying to take right now. So it looks like they're going for the CCTV wall. And a run out from Nightmares takes out Crypty. It's going to be a very tough comeback for the team members, Lucid and Jitters. They have opened up the jail wall, but you gotta imagine Nightmares is going to go for it somewhere at this point.
Definitely, there's no
Almost
doubt.
like that's with certainty that he's going to do it. Sees the player and gets a lot of damage, however. Bandit running outside playing very aggressive. At this point, the aggression is working. They have to run out the Doc. Will Doc be able to still get the kill, however, is the question.
Detected. Activating surge!
Still droning. Very tight angle. The ACOG advantage on the defender's side this time. 50 seconds left. Thermite has been down by Nightmares. In a 1v4 situation. The runouts coming from all angles. They want to finish this nice and dandy and quick.
C4 deployed.
Oh yeah. But I mean, Finka still has 2 nades and a Finka boost left. So it's doable. Hit your shots.
Lighting up one player, but not enough as the players from Orgless taking the game 7-2. Very well played from them.
Really, really well played. They obviously did their work, studying NX. And Spartan did call 7-2 in favor of Orgless. So let's get Nightmares in here.
Nightmares?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jill?
Yes. Yep, he is IGL. Let me quickly confirm that.
Gonna get him in here for a post-game interview. Hey, Nightmares, make sure to include your audio. First off, GG's to you guys.
Fun.
How'd you guys feel in map 1? You guys were playing very aggressively on the defensive half. Was that just like something that you guys were doing naturally, or something that was stratted upon from VOD research?
And that was just kind of there was no rhyme or reason to it. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, it was just, we haven't been practicing Oregon, man. We forgot that it was even in this map pool. So when we got on it and we had to play it, we just kind of it was just kind of whatever came to our mind. We kind of just ran with it. And I mean, somehow it worked out, but it did. I don't know. We just got better gun skill.
Yeah, it did end up working out. The
Even though none of y'all
ban.
wanted it to.
The Montang ban
Mm-hmm.
on map 2, was that you? That was you guys, correct?
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, was that some sort of counter-stratting, or just what you saw from Oregon that you wanted to ban the Montang?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, dealing with a decent, good Monty player, which that guy is, obviously. You know, he was a nuisance on Oregon. We just were like, I'm not gonna deal with that this match. See you. And it just made their pushes almost irrelevant at that point when we were on defense. I mean, they just stalled out. All they had was a, cracked out Ash Yeager player who,
Yeah.
Once he went down,
yes,
they
you
all
can
went
have
down.
Hold up.
Yeah, you guys can have your 30-second. Oh, sorry, Jupiter asked a question.
Yeah, I have 2 questions. First map, Oregon. When you guys were defending, what was behind playing on, when you were going downstairs? You opted, Mira, to open one of the meeting hatches, but you only had one roamer. What was behind that? Potentially leaving that for the attackers. So what was, with only having one
you gotta
roamer,
repeat
what
that.
was...
You gotta repeat that, man. You cut out. Sorry.
Oh, alright. Good now?
Yeah. You're good now.
Here, I'll say the
Alright.
question if you want.
I got it. When you went downstairs on the first map of Oregon, Mira opened that hatch, but there was only really one roamer. So what was like behind opening that hatch with only one roamer that wasn't really towards the hatch, and just leaving that open for the attackers?
It was more of in case we had a guy decide to late rotate up the meeting or late flank and need to come drop. It was just hey, we probably won't. But it might help if we end up using it. Like I said, man, we didn't have any set strats going into this offense and or defense. As you can see, when we went to Border, a map that we do have strats for, a map that we are very well accustomed to. I don't know why people still persist on taking us to Border. We slam. It is what it is. Like, I don't think anyone's gotten. I mean, Nomad's team is the closest, has gotten four rounds on us on Border. That's the best the team's done so far.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, but we love it, man. Keep on keeping on with the Border picks. I love it.
So another question. Going up against X6 next week, and a best of 3. Both of you guys seem like a team that play off other teams' mistakes. You capitalize on that. So what is it gonna be like going against them next week?
What,
Are
you trying
you
to say that they
worried?
don't make mistakes?
No, I'm saying you guys both capitalize on other teams' mistakes. So what's practice going to be like going into that game next week? Is it going to be harder? Are you going to stress more things on your fellow teammates?
I mean, it's just going to be, do the little things. That's always that's literally what I say all week leading up to any game, any match, anything else, anything to these guys is we do the big stuff just fine. We let the small stuff slide sometimes. When we let the small stuff slide, we lose rounds. You know, like not putting the claymore down at that door, not holding the angle on this, not throwing. You see what I'm saying? Those little
Yeah.
incremental things that, in the grand spectrum of a round, don't seem that big, but in reality, when you start to look at it throughout the round, that were. With the big thing with Check Sick is just going to be playing just fundamental Rainbow, just literally playing the game how it's supposed to be played, playing it well, and making these guys beat us with their gun skill. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, that's it from me. So you have your 30 seconds to shout out.
Yeah. Again, appreciate Collective for putting this on. Appreciate y'all too for casting this. Man, shout out to my team. Y'all showed up. We did our thing. We know what to do. Now we gotta get ready for our next one in about. Y'all forget. And Check Six. Y'all up next, baby. What's up? That's all I got.
Says what's up to Check Six. Really wants to challenge them. I believe they are playing in the semifinals for next week.
Yeah, they are.
We
Check
will
the
see
bracket.
that great game.
Yeah, we are. I've included my audio.
Yeah. So GG's to both teams. A great game played from both teams. Yeah, I've been Duckeye19 with my co-cast Jupiter. Thank you all for coming in here. Be sure after we are done with our stream to head over to collective_esports_blue for a PS4 game going on right now in the new PS4 league that just started up recently. And yeah, be sure to go follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitch, on all three of our Twitch channels at collective_esports red, blue, and yellow. And subscribe to our YouTube. I've been Duckeye with my co-host Jupiter, and I'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.